you said this, and Charles Barkley agreed, but you believe that all the changes in college football, NIL, the portal, and even so into the media has chased away the GOAT of college football.
Yeah.
Why do you feel that way?
Mainly because I know him and I know his heart. Right. And I know he loves this game. But when you're sitting there watching how this thing plays out and you're watching the obstacles you got to go through and you're seeing, you're dealing with parents that are parents / agents, homie / the bag man. You're dealing with so much craziness, and I get it. So I know he's getting at a whole nother level because I get it when I'm meeting with parents and these young men. Old school guys that were built their lives on hard work, dedication, and trying to treat people right. They don't see that formula working, but it still does, but they don't have the time. I mean, Coach has done some tremendous things in our game. Coach is financially secure times 20. It's like, man, I don't need this. I ain't got time to be a darn lineman on the open market right now is at least $500,000. I don't need it. I know he don't I want you to play because I want you to get compensated, but play first because you love it. Not the first thing to come out your mouth is the bag. And he's just different. He's built different. I'm built different. But I have young kids pretty much. So I can kind of relate to the times in the game. And you know how we deal with our kids. Like we in it. We in it. We real dads. We ain't no distant fathers. We real dads.
We in the trenches with them.
Yeah, I know when you're affected. I know when somebody's bothering you. So we're those type of parents. But man, I hope we do something with Affleck again because I like to glean from him every year. I like to call him and ask his advice on certain things. It's one thing that he told me that I should have done that I didn't do, and it cost me.
Okay, what was that?
Can't tell you what it is. I got to give you the suspense, the drama of it. But I told him the situation. I told him what transpired, and he told me how he handled that before and how I should have handled it. And I didn't. Because I'm just different. I should have listened, but the ridicule and the scrutiny to me as an African-American coach is tenfold. Right. And I got to think of all this here. That's a good man. I love him. And his wife should teach a class of all coaches' wives, girlfriends, whatever. She should teach a class on how to handle the stage. And she's not behind him. She's right there with him. And you talking about a commitment to excellence? Wow.
What would you say your relationship with Coach Saban is? You kind of described it a little bit there. And then no one gets to see the fun side of Coach. Like even when I'm in a production meeting, with him, I got a chance to call his game this year against South Florida. And he's an intense guy.
Yeah.
But I know there's a fun side to him. Do you have any funny stories with him or about him that you share?
I don't have funny stories, but like when we're sitting on set and we're looking at the lines that's coming up, and then he has to project his lines, and they may be a little different. I said, give me that. I'll take that. You take this one. Let's do it this way. Like, Coach, how would you do it if you was coach? I would just say it. Let's say it. Let's do it. We're going to change the whole script right now. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Coach is going to say this. We're going to say that. That's what we do. And that's why they come off well. And it's been a pleasure working with him because those are 2 days I get to glean from the greatest, man. Yeah, I get to sit at his feet and say, hey, tell me about this, Coach. What happened with this? Oh, tell me about this. How do you choose this? Tell me about your practice schedule. I mean, I get to go through all of that with him.
Those commercials are great, and you can never take for granted the opportunity to learn from the great ones. So I'm glad that you're clearly taking advantage of that. But then when you look at this from a holistic standpoint, the GOAT of college football is gone from the coaching ranks. Now Shadir's out there recruiting Alabama players, and I want to know, what's your pitch? What's your pitch to those Bama players who are thinking about going to the portal? How are you going to get them to come to Colorado?
I text him, man, you crazy. That's what I texted when I saw this tweet. I was at the crib in Texas, and I saw that. I said, "Man, you crazy." He said, "Dad, we got to win, man. We got to win." I mean, that's what he's
true.
on. But you talking about probably our best recruiter is Shador and Travis. Like, kids want to play with them. They want to get down with them. That's why the whole offensive line has been changed. The whole receiving core, not changed, but enhanced tremendously, man. So I can't wait to see them even get down and get ready and prepared in this offseason. I think they started working out like an hour ago. It's going to be phenomenal, man. So it's something. It's a lot of movement, but it's a price tag on everything nowadays. It ain't just a kid, man. It ain't just, man, the DB jumped in the portal. They need to just jump in the portal with what they cost. It's just make it easy.
Hey, 100,000 here, 50,000 here, 500,000 here.
50.
Oh my gosh.
50 get your walk on these days. Yeah.
They paying like that, Coach Brown?
No. I ain't never seen nothing like it, man. God bless their soul.
That's unbelievable.
I'm happy for the young man.
RG3 and the Ones is presented by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the most fun I've had, winning up to 25 times my money this football season. We're making bank, people. It's as simple as this. You need to select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and place your entry. Boom. Daily fantasy sports is made easy with Prize Picks. Go to prizepicks.com/RG3 and use code RG3 for a first deposit match of up to $100. It's a lot of money, y'all.